So what's up, YouTube? In this video, I'm going to give you a quick market update and answer the question, is the market dead? I'm also going to go through Ethereum, Solana, and major meme coin updates for those of you guys that are still in the trenches. As you've probably seen, it's been fairly profitable. So let's get started off with the first thing is this new website that I found called Charts Bitbo. It's completely free. This video is not sponsored, but I thought it might help you for finding charts. You can use it to see new charts. So whenever you want to learn about Bitcoin, instead of having to go through Twitter and find other people's charts, they all use this website, and I just found it and wanted to give it to you. One of the key things that I wanted to actually show you is this pi cycle top indicator. Now, you guys know this is one of the main things I use for the Bitcoin price, and I am not bearish. And the reason why I'm not bearish is because we are nowhere near the pi cycle top. If you have a look at this chart over here, you'll see there's two moving averages. You've got the SMA 350 and the SMA 111. And as you can see, when they get very close, that's the top. Okay, so when these lines get close and the blue line crosses the pink line, that's the top. You see again, blue line crosses the pink line, that's the top. And you see it again over here, blue line crosses the pink line, that's the top. You see it over here, we're nowhere near. If you want to see that a little bit clearer, I actually have it on my trading view chart for Bitcoin as well. And it's very clear that we are nowhere near the top of the cycle yet. We have longer to go. That's extremely bullish if you're in the trenches. Okay, because that means there's way more 10 mil, 20 mil, 100 mil runners. Okay, it's extremely bullish if you're in crypto as a whole, because that means the top's not in yet. And as you can see, it's fairly clear that every single cycle, we basically toy around with this lower level before blasting off towards the upside. Okay, you can see it over here as well. Back in 2017, we actually broke this level multiple times, right, before blasting off to the upside, right? And we still came back down to retest this level multiple times where people would have said the market is over. Over here, they said the market was over, here and here. Okay, it's the same thing what you would have seen here, where people are saying the market is over, the same way as I said it was here. And then eventually, I believe, and I'm betting on, that we move up towards the upside. I don't think we're going to see a very huge parabolic move as we did in these two cycles, as we are getting later into this cycle. And these parabolic moves were about 164 days. So this would have already been the parabolic move, in my opinion, which was, again, yes, about 190 days. Okay, so this means, for me personally, I think we still have some legs left in the cycle. Okay, and we're going to be going on into actually later. I thought the cycle was actually going to end in March. Okay, but the issue is with this is there was no blow off top and there was no parabolic move for Bitcoin. In fact, after we had this run up here, okay, we simply went sideways. Okay, that is not a good look for Bitcoin as a whole, right? What you want to do is make sure to look for these huge parabolic moves, which then is the time to actually take profit for Bitcoin. Okay, now what does that mean for Solana? Remember, Solana is like your index for the trenches. So the main thing for Solana is that you actually just want it to move sideways. Okay, all you want to do is you want to see Solana simply move sideways. You don't want to see it pump, right? I know a lot of people want to see it pump, but whenever we get these parabolic moves, okay, it means that eventually it's going to come down. Whenever Solana comes down, so does the trenches volume. Okay, but as you've seen, Solana has been sideways for literally 3 days. I think 3 days, 3 days. Yeah, about 3 days. And look how many runners we've seen. Okay, we have seen this one, I think it's called Please, hit $20 million from Pump Fund. In fact, I can actually show you on actually Pump Fund board, right? It's nuts right now. Wilding out as well, going absolutely crazy, right? If you look at market cap, okay, you can see wilding out 5.5 million. Guys, these things start at 10K, okay? DG Daniels, 900k. Whacked, 400k. Okay, Greed, 5.2 million. Wheeze, 16.7 million. Okay, and people are making a lot of money. People are making hundreds of thousands of dollars on these things, and not insiders or copy traders, right? Because these charts are actually pretty legit. Okay, if we look at Dex Screener, you'll see that yeah, the trenches are pretty much back, okay, in regards to Solana. And all it took was just 2 days of charts just moving sideways. Okay, that's all it took. If you look at the top traders over here, you can see this person, $500, $94,000, $600, $75,000, $700, $70,000, 38k, 90k, $500, 52k. These are not insiders, right? These are just normal people that managed to get in on Pump Fun because the meme was funny. And guess what? We caught this live. So to cover all possible doubts and scenarios, right? While I was asleep, right, sat right there, right? People inside the trenches seeing this thing on Pump Fun, right? Pre-bonding, just to put that into perspective. And now it's a $20 million market cap token. Anson bought loads. They bought like 70 sold. Okay. So that goes to show you that the trenches are back and there's no excuse. There's no excuse for not dialing in right now. Okay. So in terms of the Solana price, you do also have to keep an eye on Solana price. Now I do use TradingView for this. It's very simple and easy to use and it's free. You can see that Solana is actually at a very strong support and it's forming a strong support at this range over here. Okay, I'm sure you've seen many charts on Pump Fund right now if you're just a meme coin trader. But if you chart Solana right now, you can see that we've perfectly bounced off the support of about 127. Okay, now we're sat at about 150. And multiple times we've tapped off that support and bounced off that range with strength as well, which is very important. You need strength, okay, and you need volume, okay, for something to be considered a reversal. And as you can see, we have strength, but we also have very clear volume as well, which shows that we do have strong momentum for a reversal to the upside, or at least just move sideways. Okay, remember, that's all we need for this. Okay, now I'm going to answer the question for you about altcoin season. Is there going to be an altcoin season? Right? I don't think there is going to be the altcoin season that people think. I think altcoin season is in Solana and it's also in meme coins. Remember, Pump Fund is a launch pad. That's what it is. It's no different to CDFi or PokerStar, for example. But instead of having to hold hundreds of thousands of dollars of the token to get access to it, you get it for free. Now, it's a catch-22 because there's rug pulls, there's scams, there's hundreds of thousands of tokens launched every single month. But you can't have the good without the bad, right? It's either that or you go and pay 100 grand to get into a token at 10 mil market cap, 20 mil market cap valuation. I'd prefer this, right? But it's easy for you, right? But the market has also decided that this is the best option, Pump Fund, right? So, in my opinion, altcoin season will be on Solana. It will be on Solana. It will be Solana meme coins. But that doesn't mean that you won't see alts pump, as we do see ETH BTC start to bottom out. Okay, right at the bottom of the range here. And this chart is Ethereum to Bitcoin. Okay. And as you can see, ETH BTC has been nothing but go down the entire cycle. And at some stage, it will have some type of relief bounce before going back down. Okay, or it might even somehow go back to the top of the range. If that is the case, you will see all altcoins go absolutely parabolic because ETH is an index for altcoins. You can also see tokens like AVAX right now, which is at key support areas and it's retesting those support areas again. This is also very bullish as AVAX has meme coins, AVAX has an ecosystem, and they also have a lot of KOLs backing it. You can also see that we do have a bullish divergence as well, trading from, I can't remember which one this is, Market Cypher, right? Trading from Market Cypher, we have a bullish divergence. Okay, as you can see, the money flow is still in the red. That's the red line over here. You want to see money flow ideally in the green, but remember, we buy red, sell green. So DCing AVAX right here isn't even a bad idea. I'm looking for trades as well, and also looking for trades on Bitcoin. Ethereum is an interesting one. Okay, so ETH itself right now is at the bottom of its range. However, ETH is probably the most bearish asset that we have seen this entire cycle, okay, from the OG tokens, as it hasn't really done much at all. That's probably because of innovative ideas. They've run out. It's very expensive to trade on Ethereum. Base chain didn't really launch any meme coins. They had a base chain cycle. It was brief, okay, and then Jesse didn't start listing these coins on Coinbase because he had some issues, even though Trump's launching his own meme coins, so it doesn't really make sense. So hopefully that's the opportunity, okay, and not FUD, because this gives us opportunity to get in at a cheap price and sell at a higher price. So in my opinion, again, ETH is a good bet, okay, if you want to back the ecosystem. Today is not a bad time to look at the ecosystem as a whole. And if you're betting on Ethereum, you should probably look at Uniswap, as Uniswap is pretty much a beta player to ETH, as once the volume increases, you will see Uniswap volume increase. And as you can see, ETH and Uniswap are also decent bids. However, in my opinion, both of these charts are pretty bearish. Okay, as you can see, they have not retested their previous all-time highs. Okay, we've got lower highs over here, and we're looking at almost getting into lower low territories as we have back support. So do tread that with care if that's the decision that you are going to go through. Next, we have larger cap meme coins like Dogecoin, for example. You can see Dogecoin is also looking very bearish as well, as we did break key support levels ever since we touched the highs. Now, I also thought Dogecoin was going to go over here. These are my take profit levels for Dogecoin actually. And now I'm starting to think that we will never reach those heights again. We can see things like Shiba, which is also at the bottom of the range as well. Again, more larger meme coins showing that the market is more so looking for newer meme coins than they are looking for older dino memes, and exchanges that hold all of this supply are not putting money back into the markets. Okay, because remember, when we look at meme coins, what's most of the meme coin due diligence that we do? Top holders, insider whale wallets, right? Shiba, WIF, Doge, Pepe, maybe Bonk now at this stage. Okay. Everything basically bar Brett is 99% insiders. The exchanges are the top holders. They basically control the whole supply, because when you get liquidated or when you lose money, okay, or when you do like unified trading and stuff like that, you can use those things as collateral. If you lose that money, they will take that collateral off you and they keep the money. If you look at most exchange balance, they are the majority holders of these larger meme coins. Many people don't know that. They control the market, okay? And they're not putting the money back in the market, as you can see. So that's probably the reason why these dino coins are not pumping. So I'll be staying away from these memes, okay? I'm gonna be looking more so towards Solana, Sui as well, AVAX as potential ecosystems to bid. SEI is also one which can reverse fast from these levels, and it is at a potential support level. So it is one to look at, as we have tapped this 3 times, okay? And the volume is still pretty high, as you can see over here. Radium, I won't be bidding, okay? But in terms of larger meme coins, I'll also be avoiding them too. And I'll be staying mainly inside of the pump fund trenches and looking to build up a larger balance. You see, the thing is, in this game, okay, I might start with, let's say, 100 Solana, okay? And each day I trench, I might make 10, 20 SOL, 30 SOL. But the thing is, that Solana is probably going to go up in terms of valuation. So as long as I stay disciplined and focused and I grow this balance to 200, 300, 400 SOL, my USD value is going to be naturally increasing, which is very, very bullish. And it's much cheaper to do it this way than to buy that potential Solana while the price is high and everybody finally comes into meme coins. Along with that, there are so many skills to learn. Things like due diligence, tracking whale wallets, managing a portfolio, understanding about narratives, understanding about motion and charts, getting in and out. Those skills take time to define and time to refine. And when volume comes in the markets, you want to make sure that your core skills are at the top. So some days you might be losing money, but you're gaining skills. And ultimately, when the volume picks up, you're going to be ahead of the market. And that's what I'm personally thinking. Somebody said, if I was starting again, which skills would I recommend first? Like for somebody brand new. Good question. So, number one, the first skill that you want to understand is risk management. Okay. How to actually manage your risk. you want to have 100 times whatever you're buying. And a lot of times it can be boring. So yeah, you've got, $500, $1,000. You're only buying in with $5 or $10. But if you can be disciplined at that, when you get good and you've got 10 grand, 20 grand, you're not going to lose it, right? You're going to be able to manage that portfolio. Okay. And you can use your monthly salary to add to that. Remember, this bull market now has been going on for like 8 months. So you could be putting in $500, $1,000 a month into that. And as long as you're not losing it all, you would have 8 grand, 9 grand. Maybe you did good trades, you'd have 20, 30 grand. Very boring, but making money is boring. Number two is understanding how to actually use platforms. So most people right now are jumping from platform to platform to platform. Only reason is because streamers are directing them for new affiliate links. They're affiliate farming. All you need to do is pick one platform, get good at it, and master all of the tools. There is probably hundreds of different tools on just BullX alone. Things like the explore page, new creations, trending page, filters, hypervision, new creations, about to graduate. Obviously wallet tracking, multi-chart, Twitter tracker, so many different things. Understanding when to have your priority fees and gas fees high, understanding when to have them low, knowing when to snipe tokens. All of these things are skills that you must develop and learn. Jumping onto a new platform is not going to make that better, right? Another one, and the final one, I would say apart from that, is discipline and goal setting. So you want to have your how needs to be bigger. No, your why needs to be bigger than your how. Meaning your goals should be bigger than figuring out, oh, how am I going to do it? If your goals are big enough, you'll just do it. For example, if you're in like a life or death scenario, you're just going to do it. You're not going to think about it. Right? Just be like, figure out, I'll get it done. Right? Meaning, if your goals are big enough, okay, I really want to become successful, you'll figure out how to become successful. You won't make excuses. 9 times out of 10, right? Most people in crypto, they make excuses. Copy traders, this is LARP, market's a scam, blah, 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 100,000 different excuses to make. But if you can stay disciplined and you don't make excuses, your goals are big, you'll make it any way it means necessary. So that was a quick update on the markets. I'm going to head back to streaming right now. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions whatsoever. I've explained things about, is the market back? Yes. What do I think about Bitcoin? Bullish. Ethereum, also potentially bullish. Larger market cap memes, I'm staying away from. Newer memes on Pump Fund are hitting tens of millions of market cap from 5K in a few days. Extremely bullish. People are turning $500 into hundreds of thousands of dollars. It is possible to do so. You just have to remain in the trenches. If you don't want to see me live streaming and you're watching this on record, link in the description. Check out my channel, probably live right now. See you later.